Christian Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents What You Say is What You Get, The Power of Positive Confession by Don Gossett. Narrated by Kessel. Part 1. What You Say. 1. How I Discovered the Power of What You Say. The year I discovered the importance of what some people call mere words was the hardest year in my entire life. The whole year was filled with heartache and trouble. August came, and on the 15th our daughter Jean Michelle was born. It was a very difficult delivery for my wife. Our regular doctor was away. His replacement, a confirmed alcoholic, came to see my wife when she first entered the hospital, but his compulsion to drink caused him to be away when the actual time for the delivery arrived. My wife was kept in the delivery room for a long time while the nurses tried frantically to locate a doctor. I realized there was some sort of crisis going on, so I prayed earnestly. Finally, they found a doctor, and Jean was delivered. However, it was immediately apparent that she was neither as well nor as strong as our other babies had been. The doctor told us that my wife had apparently developed a severe calcium deficiency while carrying the baby. Calcium had then gone from baby to mother, causing the bones in the baby's hands and feet to be soft and malformed. He told us the hands could probably be massaged gradually back into place, but the clubbed feet, the kind Jean was born with, were generally irreversible, even with surgery. On top of that, the baby had developed respiration difficulties, and he could not promise that she would live. She was in critical condition. Casts were placed on Jean's feet. She was placed in an incubator for her respiration, and a special nurse was assigned to massage her hands daily. We had to leave her behind in the hospital when I took my wife home. Because my wife was still quite weak from giving birth, I was the one who went to the hospital every day to visit the baby. I would sit beside the incubator and watch her kick her tiny feet, knocking the plaster casts together. I was only allowed to hold her for a few precious moments each day, so I spent most of the time praying, asking God to touch this little one and give her health and strength. Finally, we were able to bring Jean home. It would almost break my heart to hear her casts bang together when she would kick her tiny feet. It seemed as though God was permitting Satan to test our faith and dedication to the limit. During this time, my wife was stricken with rheumatic fever. Our doctor told us that her illness had been caused by the same calcium deficiency which had caused the baby's clubbed feet. I had to leave the field of evangelism and devote my time to caring for my wife and our 3 children. Besides Jean, there were also our 2-year-old son, Michael, and our 1-year-old daughter, Judy. Since I had 3 babies to care for, I would often prepare bottles for all 3 of them at the same time. In spite of Jean's condition, I often thought what a beautiful sight it was to see all 3 babies that God had given us. During this time, our troubles caused my wife and me to grow closer to the Lord than ever before. We studied the Bible extensively and read many good faith-building books, pamphlets, and magazines. Some weeks after we brought her home, Jean's feet had grown so quickly that it was time to remove the casts and replace them with larger ones. When Dr. Graham, our regular doctor, removed the casts, Jean's feet were perfectly straight. Dr. Graham told us that he had never known of a case in which clubbed feet became completely straight. In fact, he said, she was not well when she was born, and there wasn't a lot of hope for her survival. Now she is completely well. Both her feet are perfectly normal. Her respiration is fine. All I can say is that I'm glad it happened. Although we knew that we had seen a miracle, we were saddened by the fact that my wife continued to suffer with rheumatic fever. She grew much worse and suffered from excruciating pain day and night. It seemed likely that our miracle baby would lose her mother. Weeks passed, and I had no income at all. I mortgaged...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?